All right, this is Bill Green with Ross Fulton out at Ohio State. We just watched a indoor scrimmage. It was supposed to be outdoor. So why don't we talk first about the quarterback position? What did we see today? We only saw two of them.
Yeah.
You know, Cardale Jones got as many reps today as you did.
Yeah.
And in the past, you know, we've seen four quarterbacks get reps.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Graham and the rest of them. Now, you know, we only saw two today.
Yeah, and it's definitely a different philosophy. Only two teams running in general, but I think with Braxton, you know, obviously everyone knows what he can do with his legs. The mechanics look much better.
Absolutely.
Definitely a better touch on the deep ball, but I think you and I still thought a little tentative at times.
Still late getting rid of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and Urban was on him a few times about that today, and that's going to be what he's going to have to do. It's got to be done at a quicker pace. It's almost, as a QB, you've got to anticipate that guy coming open, not waiting for him to come open.
Yeah.
But he also had a nice deep ball to Stoneburner. You know, he made some nice throws.
Yeah.
The ball comes off better now.
Much better.
But he's still, I think, account late.
And I think he's also checking down well, maybe even a little too much checking down.
Maybe.
But you can tell how well he fits in this offense, especially when he gets on the outside with the speed options and you know, off the zone, that one zone read play where they bit down and he was off the races.
Yeah. Well, and again, in fairness to him, two different coaching staffs, radically different approaches to how they're going to approach offense. So you got to cut him some slack here.
Sure. And one thing that you didn't notice at all is any problem with the no huddle offense that they're running at all times.
No,
so.
he's comfortable with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what about Kenny Guyton? You know, we're hearing a lot of good things about him this spring. You know, to me he looked like Kenny Guyton. I mean, maybe a little quicker than he was last year, but
yeah, you know, I mean, he made smart decisions. He threw the ball away a few times. You know, I mean, I think he's a good backup. You know, I mean, I think he'll fill that role well. But
and then we're seeing him with the number 2 line too, so
that's
it's kind of not fair.
Yeah.
A lot of times he's out there with the number 2 line going against the number 1D,
Exactly.
so he's in a tougher spot. So just to sum up, wrap up, you know, what did you see out of the quarterbacks today?
I think I saw a great deal of improvement for both, especially implementing a new system. I think there's still some work to do, but in a live game situation, Braxton's going to be obviously pretty dynamic in this offense.
I agree. Bill Green, Ross Fulton, talking quarterbacks at Ohio State.